guys, I am here today in my coat because it is literally freezing and my heating just doesn't feel like it's coming on, so I've put my coat on and I'm cold. But I've been getting so many requests to do a video now that I've got a new phone. Yeah, it's so lovely to do an updated what is on my iPhone. I did one of these forever ago, but I actually deleted it because I didn't like the video, so technically this is the only one that's on my channel now, so it's not really an updated one, but I'm just going to show you everything that I have on my iPhone and do kind of like a little review of it, because obviously it's a super expensive phone, and if you're thinking of getting it you want to know all the pros and all the cons, etc. But I'll just show you what is on it first. So the first thing, as soon as I press my button, is my background, and this is actually a picture from Tumblr, I know, so hipster, of lightning, and I love lightning. I genuinely think it's one of the most beautiful things in the world, so that is why I have lightning as my background. It used to be Harry Styles, and believe me, he comes back quite frequently, but for now it's just lightning. Then once I'm into my phone, my background is actually roses, and I just like this because it's super pink and bright. I've had this background forever. I've had it on my old phone as well, and I just really like it, and I like how it looks when you open a little box full of apps. It just turns it all pink and cool. So I guess I'll just show you what is on it, and in the top left, right, left, in the top corner I've got Safari, so just the internet, and then next to it I keep settings, and then my camera, and then photos, and I use those for a lot, so that is why I keep them out of boxes. But moving down, I've got a box full of games and then just random apps. So I've got the Game Centre, Doodle Jump, Bakery Town, which I used to be addicted to, but I don't have Facebook, and I hate games that make you need Facebook after a certain level because you need your Facebook friends on it, if that makes sense, and it does that, so I can't continue on the game because I don't have Facebook, and that just bugs me so bad. So I'll probably just delete that app soon, but it held a very nice place in my heart for so long that I don't want to delete it yet. And the next game I've got is 2048. This is quite cool actually. You basically just match the boxes up until you get the number 2048, which I've never got, but let me know in the comments if you've ever got that number. And then next to it I've just got happy goals, and these are goals that you set yourself. Next to happy goals I've got my fitness pal, and I don't really use this. I use it if I want to check the calories in something, basically. And then below that I've got sleep cycle, and I use this to track my sleep because I am not a good sleeper at all, and it's a really good app if you want to track your sleeping patterns. Moving on to my next box, this is just full of all the things that you get free with the iPhone that you can't delete. So just like calculator, calendar, notes, reminders, weather, clock, contacts, voice memos, maps, newsstand, compass, stocks, passbook, iBooks, health, tips, podcasts, numbers, and pages. And I just shove them all in a box together because they're the ones that you just can't get rid of. And then we get to my social media kind of box full of apps, and the first one I've got is Tumblr. I don't really use Tumblr on my phone. I use it more on the computer, but I just have it anyway because sometimes if I'm bored I will just look through. Then I've got Twitter, which is one of my favourite apps to just keep up with you guys on it. So if you don't follow me, I'll leave a link below, but it's just velvetgh0st. And then next to it I've got Instagram, which is another one of my all-time favourite apps. I love it. I love posting pictures on there. So follow me on there as well if you don't. That's velvetgh0st too. I've then got WhatsApp. Then I have the YouTube app, because how can you not have the YouTube app if you're a YouTuber? To be honest, I watch a lot of videos on the app on my phone rather than on the computer. So that is another one of my most used apps. And then I've got Kick, which I never use. So I don't know why I've got that, because I don't use it. Then I've got Spotify. I make the best playlists on Spotify ever. And you can disagree, but it doesn't mean you're right. I love making playlists on Spotify. I've got one with just a lot of my favourite songs and then a musicals playlist, and I'm gonna do like a rock playlist as well because I also like that music. So you can follow me on there if you want, that's velvetgh0st2. Then I've got this thing called Music Tube. That is quite cool actually. If there's a song or something that's only on YouTube and it's not on Spotify yet, you can play it on Music Tube, but it recognises once you've played something, you can press cached. And that basically means that even if you have no internet, it'll still play it again because it's already kind of downloaded it, so that's cool. Then I've got Snapchat. And if you don't follow me on Snapchat, it's just Gab Lindley. You should follow me, I'm trying to get into it now. On to the next page, I've got Skype, which I don't use, Pinterest, which I kind of rarely use, Uvu, which I rarely use, and Depop, which I rarely use, and that's why they're on the second page. On to the next box, which is just full of things like the App Store, iTunes, videos, FaceTime and iMovie, so basically all of the video and app kind of places. Moving down, I've got these 4 apps, and I use these to edit Instagram, Twitter, etc. pictures with, and the first one is Photogene, and I will just use this to brighten my photos up if they're looking really dark. And to be honest, I don't use this half as much now as I used to because I really love the Instagram editor now, so I use that instead. Then I've got Frame Magic, where you can put things into squares to put on Instagram, and you can insert more than one picture. A lot of people ask me how I do like my mirrored shots, and that is on that app. And then I've got Foozle Collage, and I use this for my annoying little self-promotion boxes of my YouTube channel that I put on. And then I've got Clue, which is a period tracking app. Ladies, changes your life. On to my next one. This has just got things in like the Trainline app for when I go to London to check trains. Then I've got City Mapper for if I get lost, which happens a lot. Then I've got the Uber app for a taxi. Tube Map, which I rarely go on tubes because they terrify me and I do get claustrophobic, so I avoid tubes at all costs. Then I've just got Emoji and the HSBC app. If you're with HSBC and you do internet banking, you need to get that app. It's amazing. You can just transfer money whenever you want, so if you've not got enough money in your bank account, you can just transfer it from a different one, and that honestly saves me when I want to buy something and I haven't put enough money in my account. But it also means that you can keep a constant track on your money, and that is how I have become so good with money, because I can always see it. So it's not like I have to go and log on the computer, I can just check it on my phone. And then next to that I've got the Gmail app. Then on the bottom I just keep my phone, mail, and I use that one for business emails to keep them separate. Then I've got music and messages, and that is basically everything that is on my phone. I love this phone. I think it's incredible. The camera on it is amazing. The battery life is the best thing that has ever happened to Apple products. I know that the battery life on the 6 isn't as good as the 6 Plus. The 6 Plus battery is amazing. I've had this on all day. It's now 20 to 3. I've been up since 9 o'clock and I've literally been on it since then. I've been playing music, I've been on Twitter, I've been on Instagram, I've been watching YouTube videos, and I've still got 65% battery. And normally by now, if this was on my 5S, I would have had to charge it already. It's just got like the best battery ever. I think so many people are quite rude about this phone, to be honest, and they're like,
oh, why would you get that phone? It's so big and it bends.
Can I just say, of course your phone is going to bend if you put it in your back pocket and you sit on it. That's just a stupid thing to do. And it is not too big, especially if you work online and you need to be like manning emails a lot. I've also got really bad eyesight, and I can only see stuff if it's like here. That's why parts of my videos are not in focus sometimes, because I can't see the screen to see if I'm in focus. But yeah, for me this phone is incredible. The phone size is amazing. It makes me not have to squint and hurt my eyes. And I'm obsessed with this phone. I love it so much and I couldn't recommend it more. My phone case that I've got is just one of the ones that they sell in Apple. I will get a different one, but for now this one is fine. I forgot to say that I got the gold iPhone. and I think I got the 128GB one as well. But yeah, that is the end of my what is on my iPhone video. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and let me know in the comments what your top 3 apps are that I need to download, because I am not that big of an app person. As you can probably see, I don't have pages full and I like to keep it quite organised, but I do want to know some cool ones. So if you've got any game recommendations or just anything cool, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! And it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright. I lost 8 stone. If you didn't know, I lost 8 stone, and I will insert a picture because nobody ever believes me.